What's going on, everybody? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo, the ultimate driving simulator. And we've been playing this for 124 days now. In-game, not actually 124 days in real life. that would be, what, give or take about 4 months? I don't think we've quite gotten there yet. But we're doing quite well, actually, in terms of efficiency. In the last episode, we knocked out the rest of the Tune Car Challenge, which I didn't even realize that was an International A tournament. That's kind of makes sense now. It was actually quite challenging. And the prize that we got for that was very, very underwhelming, with something to add to the old garage, the ever-growing garage that I am almost certain at this point is an airplane hangar, because that has way too many cars to fit into a standard home garage. So it's this AE86 Sprinter Trueno GT Apex, and, you know, it just seems like that is not a car that deserves to be a prize, considering all the hard-ass work that we put into this tournament. I mean, yeah, that's an International A tournament, and we got that little dinky-ass car as a prize. It just really doesn't seem to add up very well at all. Oh well, what do you do? That's just one for the old trash pile at some point. So, what I was going to do tonight is I was going to issue a dice roller challenge to figure out what we're going to be doing. Between the MEGASPEED and possibly firing up one of these bad boys, but you know, I'm already really tired tonight, and I just don't think that I can put up with the stress and anxiety of having to start up one of these endurance races, because it's going to be really frustrating, whichever one it is that we decide to get into. So, and it's also been staring me in the face for a long time, this MEGASPEED tournament, so I think I really want to try this tonight. We've got the proper car for it. The GTO Twin Turbo, I believe, has the most horsepower in the game, and I think we actually go up against one of those. So it only makes sense that that is the one we're doing, and it's only 3 races. It seems, from face value, that this could be something that could potentially be a nice little quick challenge to get out of the way before I absolutely have to go to bed tonight, because I am going to Rose City Comic-Con in the morning. I've never been to one of these before, so I think it's going to be really cool, man. I've always wanted to go to a Comic-Con thing. I wanted to go to the San Diego one this year. I wasn't really able to get the time off, couldn't do it. Ideally, I really want to go to the one in New York, but probably never going to happen in my lifetime, I'm sure. So the Rose City one, I mean, it's right here in Portland, so it's only like a 40-minute drive up the road. That's totally doable for me. And then, I guess in November, there's actually going to be one down in Eugene, too. It's going to be the Emerald City Comic-Con, and that one's also going to be really cool. And my friend Jake is actually going to be running a booth there. He's been kind of in the business of making a bunch of really fucking cool things with perler beads lately. So he's been making a bunch of things like Dragon Ball Z things like Goku and Vegeta, and a number of like video game themed things like gaming controllers, like, you know, Nintendo, Famicom, Sega Genesis, 64, PlayStation controllers. He's been doing like various characters from anime series and just a whole bunch of stuff, man. He's been doing really, really well with it, so I'm hoping, I'm definitely going to go check it out when I go down there and probably buy some stuff from him. I could totally do it now if I wanted to, but I figured I'd just wait until the actual event. I think it'd be just cooler to do it there. So, $5 grand, huh? Okay. I thought it was going to be worth at least a little more than that. That means that if the pole position is only $5 grand, things are going to tell me that first prize probably not going to be worth a whole lot. I'm going to say, let's see, if we're getting a prize of $5 grand, maybe like 20,000. That is my bid. Hopefully, in classic terms of The Price is Right, maybe we won't overbid on that. I would love to overbid on that, because I'd much rather have 20,000 bucks than probably less. You would think if we're gonna have to, you know, race some extremely fast cars here, that they'd probably want to comp me with something that at least is, you know, sensical. I'm really excited, though, man. I really wish I would have gotten paid first, though. I don't get paid for another, like, 3 days or so. And so, it's actually probably, like, a blessing in disguise, because I know that if I, you know, walked up into that fucking convention with 650 bucks from my check, it's probably not going to be a really good idea. That is a situation where I would go bankrupt very fast. Or not bankrupt at least, but I would have at least spent an entire paycheck in just a matter of hours. It'd be like the time I went to Vegas like 4 or 5 years ago with a couple of friends. I got paid like the day before I left, and I spent the whole goddamn thing within like the first night that we got there. And, oh god, that was awful. I spent way too much money while I was there. And Comic-Con, especially considering I've never been to one before, could totally end up, you know, resulting in the same thing. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. I had to take a draw of 200 bucks, which had a really weird scenario of having like dyslexia today. I was just like, man, my day really must be going upside down. I had to go like account for that, and so I had to, you know, when I was doing the till today, I had to write on the slip Adam draw, so that they knew why there was just going to be $200 bills missing out of the register, so that they weren't thinking that somebody was just stealing their shit. Oh no! Oh god damn it! Oh, I had that thing in the bag and I totally fucked it up. Oh god. Really, man? Really? Had full control of that thing just until the last turn, where I felt like I had to go try to double this fucking car as a lawnmower, and ended up getting myself in trouble. That's all right. It's all right. At least I know that I can win this. I know that it's in no way, shape, or form a problem in any capacity. So I'm feeling actually really confident about our ability to do this. 10,000 bucks. Wow. Okay. So that means first place is right around, what, 15 to 20,000 bucks. That is a kind of a bummer, actually. I'm really depressed about that. Oh, well. So, yeah, dude, I had to go in there and oh, the test course. We haven't been here yet. This is going to be new. I mean, it's just a giant fucking thing like this. This should be, if everything goes according to plan, this should be an easy pole position. Because we got 915 horsepower, I think it is, 915, 920, whatever the fuck. We definitely have the most top-end speed, and there's really not going to be anything in here that's going to slow me down much. Even those turns are actually rather open. They're not very tight at all. So it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I had to write the thing down, and I wasn't even really thinking, and instead of writing Adam Draw, I wrote Ada Dram. So fucking stupid. I looked at that and I was like, really, man? You just incorrectly spelled your own fucking name, your own 4-letter name that's like the easiest name on the planet? Holy shit, 240! 242! I saw it! Really hoping to maybe get to like 250, but I don't know if this car either A, has the horsepower to pull it off, or B, the available, you know, straightaway space to do it. I don't think it's going to happen. Got a chance, though. That was pretty good. 1 minute. 1 minute. Go. Haven't played Bejeweled in a long time, probably for good reason. Bejeweled is a game that if I start playing it, it kind of consumes me for a while. I get all sucked into it, and I'm like, oh, dude, I gotta start, you know, using all the coins to get the power-ups. Totally not worth it. That game is so frustrating in so many ways because, I mean, everything's obviously, like, randomly generated to an extent. And so you're gonna have games that you just play, like, insanely well, and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm awesome. and then, like, right after you have a match like that, or a couple straight games of having really high scores, then you just have, like, 3 or 4 games in a row where everything just fucking sucks. It's just terrible. So, that's what keeps me from playing it, because I want to be able to have really good scores all the time, and I know there's people that do it, but I just hate that I can't do it all the time. I can't sustain it without having to use all those crazy-ass fucking power-ups that are there. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, we need to calm down here. Obviously, we don't have to worry about the other people in this, but good old Big Red over there, he's going to try to give me a run. I really absolutely have to win this race to force the tiebreaker going into whatever the third race is. I can't really imagine what they'd actually use for that third race, though, because not a lot of other things that would really make sense here. I mean, okay, what would they do? Because, I mean, we just did High Speed Ring. This is like another perfect type of thing you could use for that. Maybe they'd, do High Speed Ring backwards? I don't feel like they'd use the same track twice in one of these, though. Who knows? Maybe they would. I wouldn't put anything past this game, ever, now that I think about it. Okay. I think we're gonna, as long as we can get around this thing in one piece, I think we've done what we needed to do in order to pull away and get the W. But, yeah, dude, I'm taking 200 bucks with me. I'm going to try to make that my limit, but I know that the very second I step foot in that convention center, and I start seeing all the Funko Pops and all like the awesome ass artwork and toys and stuff that are in there, and just like seeing everything, I am going to get so wide-eyed and so trigger happy with my debit card, and that I'm going to get myself in so much trouble. If I remember, I'll try to, like, you know, take a bunch of pictures and maybe like some video while I'm there, and if I remember to do it, then I'll upload some of it for you guys to take a look at. I think it'd just be really cool. I've never done anything like this before, so I think it would just be a lot of fun. But more than likely, knowing me, I'll get just so consumed with it while I'm there that I'll totally even forget that I even have a cell phone that exists on me. So, which isn't really a bad thing. I feel like this day and age we get like so consumed with. Oh, they did do it, those bastards. They're really gonna go backwards on that. That could be bad, actually. This could be something that comes back to bite me, because I'm not nearly as good at this track going backwards as I am the other way. So this, oh boy. Oh, good. Good. That's what I need. God, I totally forgot to turn those things off. Thank you, Bad News Bullet. I'm very, very glad you wanted to talk to me, my good friend. But this was not the time for it. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I'll respond to you soon, my friend. But I feel like we get, like, this day, and with, like, all the social media and everything, I feel like people get so caught up in, like, feeling like they need to document everything that they do with an absolute crap load of photographs, that you kind of lose out on the actual enjoyment of just looking with your own eyes. I mean, you got an ever-running camcorder in your head. You got really, really high-def cameras to do it with your eyeballs. You know, you don't need to take pictures of every single thing, especially when you're only going to see it just a very limited amount of times in your entire life. So, you know, take it in. Let your brain be, you know, the slideshow that stores it all. Okay, I feel like we got into the grass for a little bit there. Oh, we still got it anyways. All right. Well done. Well done, my friend. Hopefully, though, hopefully getting that pole position will be what catapults us into the victory here. I need to stay away from the grass. This curator was built for your protection only. Please stay off the grass. God, look how fast that speedometer is just freaking the hell out. It's like, this car was not designed for 900 horsepower, bro. Jeez. What do you think I'm gonna do as far as reaction to this massive amount of power you got stored in here? It's definitely not gonna be a slow and gradual ascension up the dial. That's for damn sure. Oh boy, come on. You gotta calm down with that, man. I can't be having a lot of turns like that. That is the kind of thing that will get me in a lot of trouble. Trying to keep my focus up just a little bit here. The last thing I can afford is well, there's a lot of things actually. There's plenty of things in this world I can't afford, but I can't afford to have some shoddy turns around the end of this that end up blowing the match for me again. Already bad enough I went lawnmower status and ended up ruining it for myself right here. Thank God it's not really a possibility coming around the other back end. I am not gonna try to say anything to jinx myself right now. This is like it's like MLB when a guy is rolling for a perfect game and one of the fucking announcers ends up ruining it for him because they just had to talk about it. I mean, I get it. You definitely need to bring up mention for it for the people that are watching, but Jesus, I'm not going to be the one that brings about my own demise with that shit. So here we go. We are coming around the home stretch. Here it comes to save the day, and the tournament is ours! What up, Castrol? Thank you for being the thing that gets my car on the move. That's what's up, man. 49 seconds. That's a damn good time right there. I'm sure there's people like, man, fuck that. I got like 38 seconds once with the same car. What an interesting name for a car. Z 2x2 Turbo. I wonder what brand of car that is. I mean, I don't know if it's a Nissan or not. I know there's like the Nissan 350Z, but I don't know if I know exactly what a Z is. I'm kind of intrigued to know what that is. I'm gonna look for that real quick before we call this thing off. And we're going to get that shiny little trophy for the case. 30,000. This is good. Good. That was a nice little thing. Ended up being a nice, perfect amount of time, too. About 15 minutes for those 3 little things. Made it fairly interesting since I blew the first race and won the last 2. At least, you know, provided a little bit of drama. I thought it was actually going to be a lot harder going the back way. They did really, really well there. Always can be happy with something like that. Soarer, huh? Huh. Oh, I don't like those wheels at all. I mean, it's already bad enough with like the you know, coffee drinker's teeth yellow going on. I mean, it's pretty sure it's supposed to be gold, but I really don't like that, like the red walling around that. That just, ugh, gross. It's so gross. Okay, is this a thing that exists? This that fucking Z? I mean, they got the Q's and the K's and a bunch of other things here, but is it a Z that even exists? A Fair Lady Z. Fair Lady Z. I don't know if that's what it would be or not. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what did I see there? Oh, there's that 2x2 turbo. Huh. That's definitely the one right there. Fair Lady Z. Cool. I'm glad I found that. I just like right as I hit back, I caught the 2x2 part of that, and I was like, ha ha ha! I have found you, my friend. Okay, guys. Well, we're out of time for now. It would appear, again, unless there's something that I don't know about here, we're down to 4 things. We got that GT World Cup, which I'm going to save for last, just because I feel like it's something that deserves to go last. I don't want to, no way in hell I'd want to end this series on just some fucking endurance races. So I think it's going to happen, my friends. I don't know which one it's going to be. My gut is going to tell me that All Night 2 is going to be the one, because it's non-racing model cars, which means we could pretty much just take this GTO right back in there again. And then it's going to be these 2 after that, man. So, episode 1 of Endurance Race Madness is on the way. Until then, my friends, this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.